Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to show you how to teach your students to use a dictionary effectively. Dictionaries are powerful tools for learning, and if students know how to use them, how to look up words, find meanings, check pronunciation, and explore additional information, they will find learning more enjoyable and rewarding. So, stay with me. We'll go through the key steps students should follow when looking up words. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment with your suggestions or any activities you'd like me to make a video about. Let's get started. So, the question is, which dictionary should students use? Can they use a translation dictionary that converts words into their native language? No, absolutely not. That's the wrong approach. Students should use an English-only dictionary, not a bilingual one. They need to learn how to understand meanings in English, not just translate words. The dictionary I'm going to use is ldict, a dictionary designed entirely in English, making it the perfect tool for language learning. The very first thing a student should check in a dictionary is the phonetics. Phonetics is one of the most important aspects of learning English. We can't truly learn a word without knowing its pronunciation. That's why understanding phonetics is essential. Let's take an example. If I look up the word eat in the dictionary, I'll see its phonetic transcription along with an audio pronunciation. So, what should students do first? Should they listen to the word or check the phonetic transcription? The answer is, they should read the phonetics first. Students need to recognize phonetic symbols and understand whether a vowel sound is short or long. For example, if you ask your students whether the vowel sound in eat is short or long just by listening, they might struggle. But if they can read the phonetic transcription, they'll recognize it more clearly. So, the first step is read the phonetics, then listen to the pronunciation. The second step is checking the word stress. In English, words with more than one syllable always have one stress syllable. Stress means that this syllable is pronounced longer, louder, and clearer than the others. Let's take the word dictionary as an example. Can you recognize which syllable is stressed? As you can see, the stress is on dic, so we pronounce dic louder and longer. Dictionary. Why is stress important? Because it helps students improve their pronunciation, understand words more clearly, sound more natural in English. By mastering word stress, students can develop a better accent and sound more like native speakers. Let's move on to the next step, checking the part of speech. The part of speech tells us whether a word is a noun, adjective, verb, adverb, or something else. This is extremely important because it helps students use words correctly in sentences. For example, let's check the word tired in the dictionary. Before using it in a sentence, I need to know its part of speech. Can I use tired as a verb? No. When I look it up, I see that tired is an adjective. This means I should use it after a to be verb. Can I say I tired? No. The correct sentence is, I am tired. Since adjectives come after to be verbs, we say, I am tired. She is tired. He is tired. For beginner students, checking the part of speech is an essential step in learning how to use words correctly. The next step is checking the word family. A word family is a group of words that come from the same root. This includes the noun, adjective, verb, and adverb forms of a word. For example, let's look up the word happy in the dictionary. Happy, happiness, happily. Knowing the word family is extremely useful for improving your language skills. Why? Because it helps you add variety to your sentences. For example, if you always say, I'm happy because of my sister. Next time, you can use a noun instead. I feel a lot of happiness because of my sister. By learning word families, students can expand their vocabulary and make their speech and writing more natural. The next step is checking word forms. For example, if your word is an adjective, you should check its comparative and superlative forms. Let's take happy as an example. Comparative, happier. Superlative, happiest. If your word is a verb, you should check its past tense and past participle to make sure you're using them correctly. For example, if you look up write, you'll find past tense wrote, past participle written. Checking these forms in the dictionary helps students use words correctly in different contexts and avoid mistakes. After going through all these steps, it's finally time to check the meaning. As you can see, dictionary definitions are usually simple, and many words even come with pictures to help illustrate their meaning. But what if you don't understand the meaning right away? That's completely okay. Instead of worrying, try these strategies. 1. Look at the example sentences. Examples help you see how the word is used in context, making the meaning much clearer. 2. Check synonyms and antonyms. If you're still unsure, look at words with similar or opposite meanings. For example, the antonym of happy is sad. If you already know what sad means, you can understand that happy means the opposite. By following these steps, students learn words naturally in English instead of relying on translation. This helps them think in English and become better language learners. Next, it's time to check the preposition. As you know, prepositions are small words that connect verbs, nouns, or adjectives to other words in a sentence. They are very important, but they can also be tricky because some words require a preposition while others don't. For example, which sentence is correct? I want to talk to you. I want to talk for you. Or, I want to marry you. I want to marry to you. How can we know which preposition to use? By checking the dictionary. Let's look up the word talk in the dictionary. If we check its usage, we can see that it is often followed by to talk to someone. This tells us that talk needs the preposition to, not for. By checking prepositions in the dictionary, students can avoid common mistakes and use words naturally in sentences. Let's take another example, the word tired. Since tired is an adjective, it often comes with a preposition. But which one? Look at these sentences. I'm tired for you. Incorrect. I'm tired of you. Correct. By checking the dictionary, we see that tired is usually followed by of, e.g., tired of something. Every word has its own preposition patterns, so it's important to check them to use words correctly in sentences. The next step is checking the structure. Every word has its own structure, not just grammar rules, but specific patterns that always stay the same. For example, let's check the word see. In the dictionary, we find structures like see somebody doing something, see somebody do something. Now, take this sentence. Last night, I saw my mom crying. You might wonder, why do we use ing here? The answer isn't just about grammar, it's about the structure of the verb see. Another example, the adjective tired. Its structure is tired of doing something. I'm tired of watching TV. I'm tired of going to school. Checking a word structure helps students form correct sentences, expand their ideas, and sound more advanced in English. The next step is checking collocations. A collocation is like a word friend, words that naturally go together in English. For example, let's check the word mistake. When we look it up in the dictionary, we see different types of collocations. Verb plus mistake, make a mistake, realize a mistake, correct a mistake. Adjective plus mistake, big mistake, common mistake, serious mistake. Since mistake is a noun, we need the correct verb with it. I do a mistake. Incorrect. I make a mistake. Correct. Collocations help students form sentences more easily. Instead of struggling to find the right words, they can use common phrases like, she made a mistake. He corrected his mistake. By learning collocations, students sound more natural and build sentences more confidently. The final step is using the Thesaurus. Checking the thesaurus is a bit more advanced, so it's best for students who are beyond the beginner level. A thesaurus helps students find synonyms, words with similar meanings, but with slight differences in usage, tone, or formality. For example, let's check the word happy. If you scroll down in the dictionary, you'll find the thesaurus section, which shows related words like cheerful means you look happy, it means your face is smiling. Be in a good mood means you feel happy inside. So, depending on the situation, you would say, I'm in a good mood today. You feel happy inside. She looks cheerful. She is smiling and seems happy. Why is this important? Using a thesaurus helps students choose the right word for the right situation, making their English more precise and natural. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and found it helpful. If you have any questions or need help with anything, feel free to ask me. And if there's a specific topic you want to teach your students but don't know how, I can help. I'd be happy to make a video for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment with your thoughts or requests. Also, I have a Telegram channel where I share even more videos and resources. You're welcome to join. Thanks for watching, take care, and see you next time.